Yes.
Good morning, students. Today we will start with the first chapter in your textbook, that is introducing biology. Now first tell me, what is science? Science is an organized body of knowledge which is supported by observation and experimentation. That means anything which has its practical basis. Like practically we have seen it, we have done it, and we have come to a conclusion. Then that particular thing is called science. Anything that we do which has an experimentation basis, which has an observation basis, and after that we come to a conclusion which has its practical usage, then that particular thing is called as science. Now basically science has three major branches, that is physics, chemistry and biology, and you have been studying that right from 6th standard. Now what is biology? Biology is the term which is made up of two particular words, that is bio and logy. Now what is bio? Bio means life and logy means study. Now in this particular chapter we are going to learn about the various branches of biology and their usage. So in every branch of biology you will come across this term logy. Now what is logy? Logy means study. Bio means life. Logy means study. That is the practical basis that you have to understand and keep it in your mind. Now, who is the father of biology, or who has quoted the term biology? Who was the one who started up this particular branch of science, that is biology? Then that scientist's name is Aristotle. Aristotle is known as the father of biology or the father of zoology. Now in biology we have two major branches, that is botany and zoology. Botany is the study of plants, zoology is the study of animals. Zoo, we go to zoo to see animals. So zoo means animals, logy means study. So the study of animals is zoology. Theophrastus is known as the father of botany, and Hippocrates is known as the father of medicine. So only this much is enough to learn regarding the scientist for this particular chapter. Now let us go with the branches of biology. As I told you, bio means life, logy means study. So everywhere, first and foremostly, you have to keep the term logy in your mind, that is study. So biology, study of life. Botany, study of plants. Zoology, study of animals. It is the study of animals. If at all you write study of animals also, you are right. That means in ICSE, you are supposed to write the answers very precisely, the exact term, the accurate term has to be used, then you will get full marks. Human biology, that means study of humans as the living organisms and his relationship with the other organisms. So human biology, that means naturally study of humans with other living organisms is called as in relation with other living organisms is called as human biology. Bacteriology. Now bacterio means bacteria, logy means study of bacteria. Virology. Viro means virus. Logy, study. So it is the study of virus. Mycology. What is myco? Myco means fungi. Phyco is again coming from the word plants. P for phyco, that means it is algae. Algae is plant. Fungi is also, but they have a little bit difference because they are non-green in color. Algae, they are green in color, means they have chlorophyll in it, and the pigments of chlorophyll are present in algae, but in fungi, that is the study of mycology, of which fungi is an example, they are non-green plants. Entomology, entemo means insects, logy again study. Ichthyology, ichthyo means fish. Herpetology, herpeto means reptiles, that is snakes, lizards, crocodiles, all these come under reptiles, and herpeto means reptiles, so it is the study of reptiles. Ornitho means birds, study of birds. Anatomy. Now in anatomy we have to understand that it is the study of internal organism. It is the gross structure of the organs I have mentioned, but please mention internal organs of an organism. Morphology. Morphology is the study of external form and structure. External. If you go with the internal form and structure of an organism, then it is anatomy. But externally like fishes having scales. Then you can see that frog is having a slimy skin. So that is externally. But when you are talking about anatomy, then we have to talk about its bones, its visceral organs, that is its heart, kidneys, whatever is present in its of an organism, then that is called as anatomy. Histology. Histo means tissues. Our body is made up of many numerous tissues, so the study of tissues is histology. Cyto means cells, study of cells, both plant cell and animal cell. Then physiology. Now physio means function. How our body is functioning. Like for example, in human beings, we are having heart, liver, kidney. I said they are all internal organs. But how they are functioning? Heart is pumping blood. Your lungs, they are helping in inspiration and expiration, that is inhaling and exhaling. Kidneys, they help in the removal of excretory substances. So like that is urine. So like that, physiology. So how they are doing this, how urine is produced, that means it is physiology. Embryology. Embryo is the small baby, fetus. So the study of embryology, embryos. The study of embryo is called as embryology. The study of the formation and development of an embryo, we come under embryology. Taxonomy. Taxonomy is the science of naming and classifying. Like for example, a mango plant is different from a banana plant. So naturally they are having different names, different category. And on what basis we are categorizing them? We are categorizing them on the basis of their characters, whether it is external or internal, and also on the basis of its physiology, that is functions. So taxonomy is the science of naming, grouping and classifying of plants and animals. Ecology is the study of the relationship of an organism with the environment. We all organisms are related with the environment. Without environment we cannot survive. So that study is called as ecology. Then biogeography, that is the study of geographical distribution of plants and animals. We do not find cactus in Chhattisgarh, we find cactus in Rajasthan. So that is geography. Paleontology is the study of fossils. That is prehistoric forms of life through fossils. Evolution, the study of origin and descent of organisms, how man has evolved from an ape. Monkeys are said to be our ancestors. So how did we develop from a monkey to man? That is called as evolution. Genetics is the study of the transmission of characters from one generation to another generation, that is from parents to offspring. That is called as genetics. Parasitology is again study of parasites that live inside or outside an organism for nourishment. Pathology, pathos. You have a pathology lab. What happens in a pathological lab? Testing of a disease. So the study of diseases of plants and animals. Immunology, immune, that is the study of immunity. Eugenics, the science that aims to improve the human race through controlled heredity. Now this is a little bit of complicated thing where you have to learn the entire statement. So eugenics is the science that aims to improve the human race through controlled heredity. Biochemistry. Now controlled heredity means, heredity is again the transfer of characters from one generation to another generation in a controlled form. Biochemistry is the study of chemicals and reactions that take place inside the living organisms. Bio means life, chemistry. So the chemical reactions that are taking place inside our body. Like inside our stomach, our food is getting mixed with the hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid is a chemical, right, which is secreted by our gastric glands. So the food is getting mixed with a chemical, and then only the food is getting digested. So this is the chemistry which is going inside the living organism. So that is biochemistry. Agriculture, the science of raising and growing crops and livestock. So the practice of keeping bees for the manufacture of honey and bee wax. Veterinary science. Veterinary is the study of surgery or treatment of animals. Marine, study of marine organisms, marine life in the sea. Household biology, study of household animals, insects, etc. and how to prevent damage to our body and to our belongings. Horticulture, study of art of growing fruits, vegetables, flowers and ornamental plants. That is horticulture. In horticulture, culture means growing of fruits. It is the science and art of growing fruits, vegetables, plants or ornamental plants like money plant, jade plants. Sericulture. Seri is the technique of producing silk, rearing and management of silk. Pisci, the technique of growing fish. Pisci means fish. Molecular biology, the science of interpreting biological events in terms of molecules in the cell. Now, in our body there are many molecules. What are the molecules, you tell me? Atoms combine to form molecules. Atoms of the same element combine to form molecules, right? Like O2. O2 is formed by two nascent oxygens. When they combine, it forms O2. So it is a molecule. Now, in our body also there are many molecules, and these molecules are nothing but they are in the form of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. So all these things. So the study of the molecules in living organisms, that is called as molecular biology. Biotechnology, the use of living cells or microorganisms in industry and technology. Like from milk you are making yogurt. From milk you are making whey protein. So these are biologically made. It is made through biotechnology. So a technology is used through which milk is converted into yogurt, milk is converted into cheese, milk is converted into whey protein and so on. Bioengineering, it includes the technique of making artificial limbs, joints and modifying crops. Last year people have studied about Sudha Chandran, where she loses her leg in an accident and she was given an artificial limb, and with that only she became a dancer. She was already a dancer, but after the surgery also, after the amputation of her leg also, she continued with her dancing with the help of this artificial limb. So bioengineering is the technique of making artificial limbs, joints and modifying crops. Cloning. If you want to make an exact copy of Mahatma Gandhi, then it is called a clone. Not I am talking about any sculptures or any models, but living. How can we do it? If we had stored the stem cells of Gandhiji, then we could have produced Gandhiji, a live Gandhiji today. So exact copy of the same person produced with the help of science, that is called as cloning. Nuclear biology, the study of the effects of radioactivity on living organisms. Like if an atom bomb is thrown, then there is so much of radiation, and through that radiation many people die. Space biology, the study of survival problems of living organisms in outer space. If you are thrown in outer space, can you survive? No. So what are the survival problems in outer space? That we study in space biology. Exobiology. Exo is studying of life. Biology is again life. Studying of life in outer space. Exo means outer space. Anywhere in the universe. Genomics. Genomics is the study of genomes. Bioinformatics, management and analysis of biological information stored in databases. Now this is a little high level which we will be studying in later years, where analyzing the stored data, like today we are storing every human's data in the form of retinal scan and fingerprints. Through retinal scan and fingerprints you can find out a person living anywhere on earth. So that is called as through the science of bioinformatics. So with this we come to the end of the various branches of biology, but before I wrap up with the lesson, let me tell you the applications of biology, that is appreciation of nature. Biology teaches us that we should appreciate plants, animals and every living organism, whether it is unicellular or it is as huge as dinosaur. Keeping healthy. Biology also teaches us how to keep ourselves healthy through medicine, the branch of medicine. Conservation of natural resources. We are supposed to conserve our natural resources for growing more and more food. So with this, I wind up with the first lesson. I hope you have understood it.